breath of this loving we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. Girl, you pull too many false alarms. We going down, and I can see it too. Going down. Girl, you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're so dancing in a burning room. The one you always dreamed of. You was the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Maybe you're the only light that I ever saw. I step away from all the sadness. You be a bitch because you can. You try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty like you can't understand. Going down, and I can see it too. Burning room. Don't cry about it, why don't you? Don't wanna cry about it, why don't you? Yeah. Don't wanna cry about it, why don't you? Dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. By now, don't you think we ought to learn somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we ought to learn somehow? Don't you think we ought to know by now? Don't you think we ought to learn somehow? My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. Yeah. Slow dancing. I'm taking a break because I'm starting to sound more like Cookie Monster than Rese. So I'm gonna drink some beer and see if that'll help. And Mark's gonna play some songs.